Hello, I'm Malcolm Macaulay, physical therapist from Duluth, Minnesota. And I'm going to crown myself today the biggest cheerleader for using bodyweight support to improve your motion. And I'm going to say that because I started using bodyweight support in about 1994 when I had a runner come into the clinic with severe neck injury. He couldn't turn his head at first. We got that loosened up, but the impact of running really was ruining his life, basically. It sent shooting pain down his left arm. He was going crazy, I was going crazy. Because bodyweight support was just starting up in those days, the systems were designed for people that had severe strokes or spinal cord injuries, or actually astronauts returning from space too. What that meant was that they lifted totally. They were meant to grab around the rib cage, through the groin region, and really hold a person and suspend them, which is great if you need that much support. But the majority of people that were coming in to see me, and especially this particular runner, didn't need that much lift. Well, when Dan started going with the early system, which was a traction belt, that I'd attached a boat winch to up and over a treadmill and pulled him up. There was a fish scale in there too. He looked over at me with a big smile, the first LightSpeed smile, and said, "This helps me, this could help other runners because it's going to let them run farther and faster with normal mechanics." Well, that sparked me. I just knew that we had to get this idea going. And so I spent 15 years looking for a way of attaching it to the body that would lift comfortably. I wanted a system that would fit within most practice environments or even home environments. So it had to work with every treadmill, had to be simple to get onto. To me, the answer to all of those was lifting through the axis of rotation at the hip joint. And if we had an elastic system that would allow normal motion of the hips, easy breathing at the chest, well then that could help even more people. Here in northern Minnesota, we face a situation often where you're walking on ice. And when you walk on ice, there's instant tension. And that tension actually makes it more likely to fall. If you can relax, the body's normal motor programs flow down, easy motion, and people just walk well. After an injury, I think we carry that same feeling into trying to walk again. We're either too weak because we haven't used it for a while, and so it takes all of our strength to stand up, or we've been worried about balance for a while. By lifting some of that weight off and by supporting people so that they don't have the balance issue, the mind relaxes, normal coordination comes back, and the LightSpeed smile follows. One of the areas we've been working on more and more lately is performance running. For many, many runners, injuries are the thing that stops the program. We like the running, we like the impact, but over the course of a given year, 50 to 80% of people experience running injuries. By taking off part of the weight, reducing landing impacts, we're able to keep runners going better, going faster, with far fewer injuries. So from a performance standpoint, this allows you to run farther and faster. Not bad, huh? Here's what the system looks like, and here's what's really fun. Tiff is wearing the original LightSpeed smile. That smile we've seen thousands of times over the years. But what you'll notice here is that the lift is coming through the hip joint. Her arm motion is full, she can breathe easily, and she can run faster and farther than she normally could. That translates onto the road. Once you learn how to do it on a treadmill, the body remembers how to do that when you get back out on the road. So for runners, it's a great technique. It also works great for people that are overweight, people that have osteoarthritis, maybe they have knee or hip pain, and that makes walking difficult. Maybe they've gained 20 to 70 pounds and need just a little bit of assist to get going, because we all know how important it is that we move in the first place. But we won't move often if it's just no fun or if it's too hard. People have an innate ability to move away from habits or activities that are just plain too hard. Bodyweight support can help you get started on an exercise, be successful with an exercise program, because studies have shown that working out with LightSpeed and bodyweight support is more enjoyable. So you're going to stay with it. Over the next weeks, we're going to continue to develop topics. We'll talk about using bodyweight support for specific problems, such as Parkinson's, such as performance, taking your running to the next level, such as using it if you're just starting and you're overweight. Many, many issues. I'd really like to hear your questions so I can make this what's interesting to you. Remember, if you can, to like us, to follow us, and to share this, because the more people that see this, the more people we can help. And that's really my mission with LightSpeed Bodyweight Support.